All right, so you can see what my solution was for my background is I took the edge of the pencil and kind of around the edge, and then I took our friendly graphite stick and I just used it and to create that kind of like texture in the back. And so that was, I don't know, I think I like it, but that's just, I want you to do something. And so here's one idea. All right, so as soon as you've done your background, right, what I highly recommend before you start adding value to the face is that you transfer part of the face onto another piece of paper in your sketchbook so that you get the practice of what it's like to add value. Now, how you add value is up to you. We practice that cross-hatching. Like if you notice in this drawing that I can show you, the student did little micro movements of cross-hatching, and that's how he was able to let the line follow the form. And he did tiny itty bitty little, I'm gonna bring it up close so you can see it, like there's lots of cross-hatching in the background, but you can see the cross-hatching there. You can see that sometimes he has like some cross-hatching underneath, and then he's kind of blended the cross-hatching together. Like if you look at that nose, you can see that he's cross-hatching there. Then he looks like he's gone kind of tonal there. So one option is to cross-hatch, right? So that you would then get your photo out, and you would really look at like where are things dark, right? And I would have my full set of pencils, and then maybe like the nose usually has like, okay, so like the nose is round, so maybe I'm gonna add some like round marks to my nose, right? One thing that's gonna happen, because we're using the charcoal paper, the carbon paper, not charcoal paper, is that you're gonna get some outlining, which may drive you a little crazy. I apologize. But not everyone has a light box available at home, a light table available at home. We usually use the light table. So I'll also give you an opportunity, if you don't want to use the carbon paper, you can also use a window as your light. So first of all, like if you're going to do some cross-hatching in the face, practice, like let the line follow the form. So I'm going to think about the roundness of the cheek. I'm going to let that come in. I'm going to think about like, oh, it's darker on the edge. So just practice some cross-hatching. If you want to do the face in cross-hatching, you can also be like, oh no, I want to do the face in like tone. So then I would go and I would practice using my pencil to create like a tonal drawing. So before you go on to your final, practice, get a good feel for whatever value technique you want to use. Make sure you're using your full range of pencils. If you want to use something besides pencil, let me know. I highly recommend pencil. And then we're gonna add a little bit of white to the eye over there. Ooh, maybe that's too much, so I'm gonna just dab my eraser. All right, so practice cross-hatching, practice tonal. If you're like, there's no way I'm gonna do cross-hatching, then just practice tonal. Like practice before and really study the face and look at like where you have your dark darks, where you have your light lights, and then think about as you add value, what's happening with the face, right? Like cheekbones, they kind of come out and they kind of stick out, and then they stick out. Let's see, wait, this is the side of the face. So it kind of comes in, it sticks out, and then it goes back in the other direction. So just think about what the value is happening. Then usually in the cheeks, we get usually like a dark over in here where we get that, where our cheeks go in. I'll talk to you more about that in class. So anyway, practice your tonal drawing before you add value to the face. But then magically, you're going to add value to the face, and voila, you're going to have an excellent portrait. This is really one of the exceptional ones I have, so if your work is not of this quality, that's okay. We're all learning. If it is this quality or better, awesome sauce. But keep going, keep working, trying things out, and I'll show you a whole bunch of examples in class too.